Hello! So today I'm going to be doing my current favorites video. Tried to make this introduction like 20 times and it's always awkward, so we're just gonna go with it. I don't have that many. I don't make favorites videos hardly ever because I don't have favorites that change that often. Picky, I know. So first I'm gonna start with my only anti-favorite. I don't like this, and it is MAC wipes. And I know a lot of people like these. I used to like them when I used them years ago, and back then I used to have like some breakout issues. You know, I used to break out all the time, so I never noticed if something would make me break out because that was like an everyday occurrence of my life. Now I don't have that problem, and I use these. No, they smell really good and they work well, but and they're expensive, especially if you have to pay full price for these. Like if you don't get them on, I know Mac's been doing like random sales, or you don't have a discount. No. Okay, let's start with face stuff. So my first favorite-ish, mostly favorite thing, is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I love this. I don't remember if I mentioned it in a video, but the Born This Way foundation by Too Faced, I like it, but I don't love it, which is pretty good because I don't like most foundations because I'm picky. Again, I have skin issues. This, I really like the formula and I like the concealer itself. However, mine broke. So you see how there's this gold thing right here that is kind of just like a piece of plastic, and it's not like one with this clear plastic. It like just totally broke off. And then so, like, I don't know if you could tell, but like this part, like where the lid screws on, is part of this. So it was just like one big hole, one big gaping hole of concealer. And I wasn't happy. So I was like panicked and I was like, oh no. And then I like shoved it back on, and it's been pretty good since then. Oh, you can even see it's cracked. I didn't even notice that. Can you see this? I don't know, but it's right there over the F. Has a crack. And I didn't even do anything to it. I didn't like... I think it was like the second or third time I had used it. Anyways, this is a favorite, but that packaging thing, I don't remember how much these are. Are they like 20 something dollars? Regardless, that is too much for broken packaging. However, I like it so much that I will just be extra gentle with it. It's nice and moisturizing, but not too moisturizing, and it blends out and has good coverage. Yada yada yada, all the things that you want in a concealer. Okay, this thing is another broken package. I swear I'm not some sort of savage that everything is just broken. I'm very gentle with things. I don't know how or if I bought it broken, but like you can see that my mom had put tape on it because she had borrowed it, and it has like a big chunk of the glass taken out. Now none of the product is leaking out, it's just like excess packaging that broke off. But yeah, this is the, maybe I should say what it is, the L'Oreal Visible Lift Serum Absolute Foundation. I had this in my drawer for like 6 months, I want to say, before I even used it. Because I do that, you know? Because I get stuck on something and then it's like all I see tunnel vision, you know? This is really good. I thought it was going to be too moisturizing because I'm always like iffy about stuff that has like serum in the name. I don't like that look on myself, even though I have like combo skin with very dry areas. Like that doesn't look good on my skin. Like serum foundations or foundations that say they have serum in them, or when you add an oil to, none of that looks good on this. So that's why I took so long to try it. But it's magical. It's not like too moisturizing, but it's not, it doesn't look dry either, because I'm having some dry patches on my face because I have like I don't know if it's too cold, I had put the air conditioner on too much, but right now I'm having some like dry issues, but as is my life. But this does not accentuate them, and it is so nice. It has such a nice finish. It's a little too light for me, so I have to put like extra bronzer on, but it's fine. And I'm pretty sure it's way past the exchange date since I let it sit in my drawer for like years, and I don't even remember where I got this from. Did my mom give this to me? Did I buy this? Anyways, regardless, this is a really good foundation for, I would say, combo skin. Maybe not too oily, but my nose is pretty oily and I don't have a problem with it like breaking up nasty or anything. Okay, So contour. I am very picky pretty much about everything. But contour, colors, and formulations of powders that I contour with, I can't find anything. Like, everything just irritates me. And, like, I just don't like the way it looks. I don't like the way it sits on my skin. I don't like the color. I don't like how dark it is. You know what I mean? So it's a struggle. The struggle's real. So my favorite is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Contouring Palette in the shade Dulce de Leche. Now, let me tell you, it's like a conspiracy to ruin my life for everything. It's just horrible. Even Wet n Wild is against me. They reformulated this. So now, like, the packaging looks like this. So it has, like, white lettering, and it's called Mega Glow as opposed to Color Icon. Now, this is Dulce de Leche. This is Dulce de Leche. Let me just show you the color difference. Like, this is not the same color. Do you see this? Can you see? Can't tell if you can see. This is so much warmer. This is almost like a mauve-y, has like a mauve-y tone to it, and it's nice for really light skin. It's easy to use. You won't like get like stripes, you know, because we all been there. I haven't even used this because it made me angry that it even did this. It's a nice like formula. You could tell it's a little bit more powdery than like when you rub it. It's a little bit more powdery than the other one, but, and you can tell, I love this one. Like, you get, this one is just like a fine, it's finer, more finely built, I don't know, some words that are like, it's just lighter. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can tell, well, first of all, the color, it's really lighter, but I mean, like, the formula is not as heavy, and those are two completely different colors. That's the right color, right? Yeah, okay. Like, really? These are the colors? Like, this is the old version and this is the new. Yeah? So that happened. So now I'm gonna have to find another, because I finally found, I was like, finally, I found my favorite contour color, and it's inexpensive. It's Wet n Wild. It's like less than $5. And you get a lot of product in here. How much product you got in here? 13 grams. So I'm assuming you get like 6.5 grams per side, which is a lot, especially for the price. So I was like, yeah. And then I went to go buy another one, and I was like, no. So that happened. So these are the Inglot HD Sculpting powders, okay? And these are really good. Like, I have a drawer full of bronzers and different contouring palettes and contouring products, and none, first of all, none compared to my Wet n Wild one for my skin, you know? It's just so easy, and it just looks so, like, blended and magically delicious, you know? You know what I'm saying? But these I really do like, and I will list them in the bottom bar. I'm not sure which direction. I'm really bad at like directions on the camera, but I will list them. So 1, 2, and 3. And this is a Sephora little Z palette, if you're wondering. These are only 10 bucks. I really need to get another Inglot one, because this is driving me insane. But these are really good, and they're not that expensive compared to other things. As is everything. Okay, now something very surprising to me. I'm kind of like, sometimes I can get a little snobbish. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just have so much makeup, and a lot of it is really, some of it's expensive, and most of it is good quality, because I'll just return things. I don't even mess with that. But anyways, my mom gave me this. This is the e.l.f. Shimmer. That's all it says, in pink. And I have hit pan on this. Like, can you see this? I love this. And I went to Target. They don't have it at Target. They don't have it on the e.l.f. website, so I have no idea. If I can find it somewhere, I will link it below. But this is a shimmery powder, but it's not like overly shimmery. Like, and it makes you lighter. You know how some highlighters, they just add shimmer and no color? This will add color. And the way I like to put my highlighter on personally is I put either this, or my other favorite is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Diffuse Light. So obviously I like that one too. This one's a little bit more shimmery than this one, but this one is nice. You know what it reminds me of? I should actually swatch them. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do a comparison of this and the MAC shaping powder. You know what I'm talking about? And Emphasize. They have, now I don't know why I've never compared them. Now I'm curious. But this is a really good product. I really like this. It's a little, I'm sure it's a little bit more shimmery than emphasized, but it kind of does the same thing. So, and how much is this? I don't know. It's probably, I'm sure it's less than $3, but I can't find it anywhere. So I have to ask my mom where she got this. My mom didn't like it, but she's not really a fan of highlighters because, you know, she says that she's old or mature, and a lot of them don't sit right on her face. But I put it on her the other day and I thought it looked fine. Now, for bronzer, Tarte Park Avenue Princess. This is such a good bronzer. If you are light like me, and I think this, they say this is waterproof. Is this waterproof? Waterproof, yeah. So if you're sweaty in the summer, you know, because let's be real, we're all humans, and especially me. For some reason, I sweat from nowhere. Like, I have to really get going and like to sweat like on any part of my body. But for some reason, like my face just, that's probably too much information, but you know, be real. Like, so for bronzers to stay on, this bronzer stays on even when you're sweating, is the moral of the story, okay? Which some do, but none like this one. And it's nice and light. Yeah, like I have a problem with bronzer looking patchy on me because I'll try to go in with like a too dark of a bronzer and like my skin is too white, and then it's like, if it's not super smooth, you can just see like my white skin underneath, which is not cute. This is so good, and I just wanted to show you. I had it in this palette, so obviously this is like my favorite. Two more things and then it's like random favorites. First of all is blush. I don't know why I have so much blush. I like to wear neutral blushes, but anyways, this is one of my MAC blush palettes, like the more neutral mauve one. My favorite one in here and currently is Buff. This is just so good. It's not too brown, it's not too dark, it's just magical. It's matte and it has like a little bit of a pink to it. I don't know how, like I had it in this palette and I never like ever used it on myself, but I've been, and it's giving my Tarte Exposed blush a run for its money because I've been loving it. Okay, last makeup thing is my Inglot eyeshadow palette. I have like 4 of these. This one is my favorite, obviously. If you don't know about Inglot, you can buy this palette and then you can pick each color that's in there. I think these are $7. I get mine from Beautylish because Beautylish just like magically teleports things to my house. Like, that's like the fastest shipping that I get from anywhere. So they're in California, I think, and I'm in New Mexico. If you know where that is, it's like California, Arizona, New Mexico. Okay, right before Texas. And it ships like, I don't get it the next day, but I get it the following day. You know what I mean? So one day between, get all my Beautylish stuff. So Beautylish has become like my favorite place to order from. Like if I can get something from Beautylish that I can get from somewhere else, I will always get it from Beautylish just because like it just magically gets to me quickly. So that's fun. Anyways, I will link my blog post that I did on this, on the colors. I have actually a blog post on all of my Inglot eyeshadows. I think I have like 50-ish of them. They're really good. I think they don't get enough love on YouTube or anywhere. They're just really good, like trustworthy, like they will never let you down kind of eyeshadow. Yeah, and I love this. Half of it is shimmery, half of it is matte. The only thing I don't have in this palette for some reason is a shade that is light enough for my transition color. So this is obviously not a transition color even for me. And this is too dark. So just as an example, for my transition color, I like a color, this is my favorite ever on earth. This is Ulta eyeshadow in Camel. So like you could tell that's not light enough, but I love the tones in this. I love Inglot eyeshadows in general. I think you can't go wrong with Inglot. There's one formula, I have it on that blog post that I'm not a huge fan of. It has like glitter, it's like matte with glitter. I don't hate it. Like if the color is really nice, I'll still get it, but it's not my favorite. Okay, that's the end of the makeup. So I have 3 random things. The first thing is Etsy. I've been loving Etsy. So my favorite things that I've gotten on there the past couple of months are these necklaces, like these bar necklaces. And this one is one of my favorites too. It's like a little moon thing. And if you have a fat neck like I do, you need one of these little extenders. So I can only wear like sterling silver, gold, like this is gold filled. So I've worn this all summer and it hasn't tarnished at all. So You know, you don't want to pay $1 million. So I think I paid like around $30 for all of them. Not like each one was like around 30 bucks, which I think is really good for like good quality jewelry that's not going to tarnish, that is customizable, because most sellers, you can tell them how long you want the chain, what color you want, and what like little saying you want on these. I love these. I don't know why I didn't order, like, why I never ordered from Etsy to begin with that often. I don't know, but I love these, and they're nice and affordable, like for the quality, you know. I don't know if $35, people think $35 is affordable. I think it is for a necklace that you can wear forever because it's not going to do anything weird. Alright, so talking about random, I'm going to show you spray paint. So I know I don't talk about like DIY things and like stuff that often on my channel, but that is like my life, okay? I love projects and I do a bunch of different things, but so this past summer I had to do like this huge mural thing majig, so I needed a bunch of spray paint. I use spray paint, and this has become my favorite kind of spray paint. This is the Rustoleum American Accents 2 times the coverage, also bonds to plastic, double cover. I don't remember, does this have like a, I think like the ones that are not metallic have like a primer and paint in one, I think, but I don't know about the metallic one. So these are both gold. I've tried like every freaking gold spray paint on earth. These are both really good. These are my 2 favorites. Like this one is a little bit better. I don't know why. They're both Rustoleum. It's just a little bit more metallic, like a tiny bit. But have you ever spray painted something gold with like bad spray paint and it's just like not even gold? It's like nasty, not even metallic enough. But I love this one. This one is my favorite. But this one, like if you buy any other color, like if you need white or whatever, I would buy it in this brand. But this is a good gold too. It's not a huge difference, but I love these. Yeah, I know that's random, but I just thought I would share because it took me a long time to figure out what my favorite spray paint was, and these are like necessary things to know in life. Now they have another Rustoleum spray paint that is like, has like a more plain package, like it just has words on it. I don't like that one at all. Especially don't buy the black. I bought a bunch of black for something and none of them sprayed out. It was the strangest thing, and I got like 6 of them and none of them would spray out. It was so strange. Yeah, so these. So make sure it's the 2 times ultra cover ones. I love these. I went through like 50 of those this summer. Okay, now my last thing is this pineapple. Can you see it? This is so random, but I've seen like pineapples are very in right now, and I've seen a bunch, but either they're really expensive, they're small, or they're what's the word, like ceramic, and I don't like that. I don't know, I'm just like weird about ceramic stuff. I feel like I'm just like this big giant clunky person that's just gonna like knock everything over, when in reality I don't break anything, but it's just in my mind. I wanted a metal one. So if you could see, let me see, over here on this bottom shelf I have like a darker brass little one, and that's like a vintage one that I got at a flea market. But I was so excited. My mom spotted this at tjmaxx. How much did I pay for this? $17, $16.99, and I freaking love this thing. And it opens, and I keep like my daily stuff on here. So I have sunscreen, deodorant, and lotion. Yes, I use man's deodorant, thanks. And it just is so cute. I just sit it on my dresser and like all my ugly stuff is hidden. And I thought that was freaking adorable. So that's it. Those are all my favorites for currently. Yeah, thanks for watching.